It's another beautiful edition of Let's Talk Reality. My name is Sam, and I will be your host for today's episode. We have a special guest in the house. It's so special to me because of his personality and his packaging. He was once a cameraman, then a videographer, and then a cinematographer, and now a director. Most of you know him as a perfect person. His shots are actually perfect, and that is why it's called Perfecto. And right now, with me is my guest, Imagination of Perfecto Films. You're welcome. Introduce yourself. I will think I'm going to introduce you.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel, popularly known as Imagination, even though some people like to call me Perfecto. Perfecto is the name of my company. But yeah, my name is Imagination, Director Imagination.
Yeah, Imagination, Emmanuel Perfecto, you'll be doing great things. We're so proud of you.
Thank
We're
you
so
so
proud
much,
of you,
sir.
and I'm proud of your mentorship.
That's set up.
No,
That's set up.
you set up. I'm proud of your mentorship. You're mentoring us. At least you're seeing your standing works. And the truth is, we're actually watching your videos and you're seeing how great you're doing. One or two is we are learning from it. But before we go into the main discussion for today, we are told you're married.
Married. How?
Okay, not married.
No,
So you're still single.
I was still very single.
Very single.
Very single.
Like very
Yeah,
single. All right, he's still single.
I'm
He's still
very
single.
single,
But
yeah.
are you searching?
Am I?
You don't talk about
I'm
it.
good. I'm
Okay, so let's do something quick. We call it
Yeah.
this or that.
okay.
So it's either you choose this or that.
Yeah.
Sony or Canon?
Sony all day, every day.
Mr. Movies or Oluwa the best?
Oluwa the best.
Music video or documentary? I don't want to say wedding. Just music video or documentary.
Music videos.
Music video.
Yeah.
Clarence Peter or boy director?
Boy.
So now you guys don't throw away Clarence Peter. Before now it was Clarence Peter, everybody.
Boy, it has to be
I don't
boy.
understand, boy.
Boy, it's not on our level now.
Okay, you love dancing, right?
Yeah, I love dancing. That's why.
Michael Jackson or Kaffy?
Michael Jackson,
Not Kaffy.
not Kaffy.
Not Kaffy.
Not Kaffy.
You're not patriotic.
Michael Jackson.
Let's go straight to one of the challenges. Okay, it's not going to be like normal podcast. It's going to
Yeah.
be a discussion between us. We're trying to address what you are facing in the event industry and in production line as regards our field. Can you compare the cinematography of then when you started and now?
Can't be compared. It's
Okay,
really
what actually
big
changed?
gap. If there's one thing I'm proud of, the northern events industry, the videography part.
Okay,
Not particularly because of everybody. I'm not putting everyone into this context.
Okay.
Some people, like yourself especially, you are running with the time. Like, you are never left behind.
okay.
That says a lot. Do you understand? So, a lot has changed because, in case you guys don't know, I learned how to
It's a lie.
videography from
Now,
him.
now watch.
I was intern, the first time I ever had the chance, apart from church, was with my boss here. So you remember I chatted you up via your status.
Yes,
And I'm not kidding you. I chatted you up because I've never seen a video like that in my life at the time.
at that time.
So
Okay.
that says that at that time, that video was a banger.
Okay.
You see what I mean by you are never left behind. Do you
Okay.
understand? At that time, that video was a banger. If you go and watch videos like Two-Face or Wizkid's Oju Eleba, you will see that Clarence Peters used a 5D something.
I think is it Mark 3 or Mark 2 then?
Yeah, but at that time, Clarence Peters was the real shit. You get, it was the big deal. So, which means he was never left behind.
Right.
For the fact that the things changed doesn't mean you were not up to date at the time. So, just
Okay.
like you were updating, you followed.
And now the equipment has changed. The gadget has changed. A lot of
everything
things have changed.
Everything.
And the way they look at videographers compared to what you have now
No.
is actually different.
I feel like we are more relevant now.
Yes, we are. Because actually when I went on internet, I googled one of the fastest rising business
Yeah.
right now, and videography is one of them.
Wow.
If you observe it, almost everybody is doing videography. Even social medias are promoting more of videos than even pictures.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why you see everybody's driving towards
So it's-
videography now.
Exactly.
So a lot have changed.
A lot
and
has
it
changed,
has a
yeah.
lot of value now.
yeah.
So talking about pricing, let's talk about pricing now. Most times you observe that the pricing system in the north as regards our services as videographer is very, very low. we have people that actually come to the market to spoil it. While we are trying to level up with our counterpart outside Kano, we have some people that are trying to draw us back, making it look like we don't know what you are offering or this kind of service you are offering. And then making it look like we are desperate just to make money, not knowing that we are thinking beyond that. We have some people that they're not actually after the money, but their own is just passion. Someone is paying the bills. They're not even paying
So
anything.
they
And
can
then
just charge
they
whatever
can
they feel
just
like
charge. I think I
charging.
was discussing with someone of recent, and the person was talking about passion. I said, okay, aside the passion, what about the money? And I have the money. I just want to.
Wow.
The person is actually a makeup artist.
Oh.
So I can just picture that scenario. That means you're not charging very well, thereby spoiling the market of people that are doing it professionally. You are just doing it because of the passion, because you feel that after marriage, you will leave the business. The husband may not allow you to continue. And then you're already spoiling the market of people. So let's talk about this pricing. I really want us to dig deep into it.
So yeah, about pricing, it's a very important issue that we should pay attention to.
Okay.
On how it's really affecting the market.
Okay.
I would not say that it's affecting it presently, but say in the future, right now, why it's not really intense is because the said people that have the passion and are just doing it for passion do not really have the skill and the value that's needed in the marketplace.
Yeah, skill and
But
value.
when it gets to a point where the person who has the passion is the son of a billionaire and he has the time to learn, go to the best schools, and still comes to do it at a very, cheap or very cheap price, that's going to be a real problem. Because now he's giving the same value and sometimes even more than you can give, and he's charging less for it. That feels like an economic attack. Like, to me, that's what it feels like. It's like a suicide game. We are all going to pay for it if that ever happens.
No, seriously, we're going to pay for it. And I think for me, what I see basically is if you are charging because of passion, and when I say passion, it simply means you're not paying bills.
Yeah.
So what you're just thinking about is just your immediate consumption. Just give me some small money. I'm not paying bills. I'm not paying rent. I'm not paying staffs. I'm not buying fuel. I'm not doing. So you're just collecting the bill just to consume, not for expansion in the long run, not for your staffs. You're paying staffs and all those things. So you feel like maybe you just have a shop. I mean, your dad has a building, and you're not paying for rent. And he just give you a room.
And you just feel like you can charge anyhow.
Now, for me, it's indirectly affecting those people that are collecting bills, that are collecting the higher amount of money, like collecting good money. Why? People tend to compare you. Okay, this person is giving a good service and is doing it less. Why are you now charging higher?
That's what I was saying. In the future, when we now get people who can even do, bring out value better than us, and bring out, like, show a great amount of skill and creativity to be worse. Now we can still enjoy it, because how many of those people are doing the job as better than what we are doing presently? Do you get? So, but like now it can still be a little bit curtailed. It doesn't have like much effect as it's going to have in the future, when a lot of things are going to come into play and all of those things. But it's like it's an emotional topic. We need to cry about it.
At what point do you think vendors, especially cinematographers, need to increase their price?
There are two sides to this thing.
Okay.
Normally, according to business and economics, you are supposed to increase that price when demand becomes high.
God bless you. That's the point.
Yeah.
When the demand is high. That's the best time to increase
your price.
It's not advisable for you to increase your price when you are still growing.
Yeah. Nobody knows you. It gets to a point where people do not really know you, but at that point in time, you have put in so much that you have to gain back from. You already know, okay, this is what I am worth. You are going for classes, you are changing your gears. You just need one shot for people to know that, oh, he has it in him. Do you get?
Yes.
For people to see that job and be like, this is a banger. So at that point too, I have a mentor that will advise you to increase your price at that point, whether you're getting demand or not. Do you get? You increase your price at that point. We both know that there are videographers in this our industry that the layman doesn't know.
Yes.
But they charge like hell. Do you get? It's because of how much value they have put into.
That's you. You charge like hell. Because I know In fact, you are
I
charging
was no.
like hell for wedding films, and I'm proud of you. No, it's because you know your worth,
Yeah,
you know your
accept.
value, and you've moved with people that understand your worth.
Yeah.
Like those your mentors, I know them, I know most of them, and I know that they imbibe some culture in you. And with that, I'm not expecting you to give us anything less. One thing for me, as regards increasing, when to increase your price, I feel you increase your price when the demand is high.
Hi. Yeah.
When you're working continuously and you're having job, some people have this mentality that the more the job you do,
Do the
that
more
means you are
money.
hot, the more
Yes.
money. But it simply means that there are some people that will do 4 jobs for you to meet up with my minimum
Minimum
charge or my
actually.
minimum rate.
Yeah.
So it simply means more stress for you to meet up
Yes.
with my own minimum price.
Exactly.
Why not with the fact that okay, gears are increasing, the prices are increasing, you need to like increase your price, not giving the social media impression that I'm the hot cake, I'm
Yes.
working continuously,
Honestly.
and you're not making the money.
Exactly.
And when something happen, you can't even pay for the little gadget in case anything happen to
Happens
your
to your
gadget.
gadget.
You can't. Your money is not enough. I saw a video of someone traveling for a 50,000 naira job, and the gadget with him is almost around 5 million,
Million.
and you are going for a 50,000
Doesn't
naira
that
job.
job?
So imagine anything happens to that gadget. It
Yes.
simply means that you can't buy another gadget.
Kiri kiri.
Do you understand what
Straight.
I'm trying to say? So this is it. When people are demanding you for a service, they're asking you to come for a job. At that point, increase your price. It will help you drop down some
Some
clients.
clients.
Now there are interns. There are people that are upcoming too. If you are charging the same amount of money with the upcoming, with the interns, then how would they be able to? It simply means that they will be charging less
Less
than you.
than you.
So at that point, you need to increase your price so that those coming up be able to benefit. If you are charging 150, and at the end of the day, the guys coming up are charging less than 150. The reason is because you have not given them the space to
Yes.
increase their price. When client comes to them and they say, okay, how much will you charge? And they tell them 150. Someone that is bigger than you that I know that is even doing better
Doing
than
better than
you
you.
is charging 150. Why
150.
will you not
I'll
be
be
charging
charging
150?
150.
It simply means that you are killing the market of
Market.
those upcoming. You're
Exactly.
not making them grow.
Bro.
So at a point when you know the demand is high, drop some clients, go to the next
Next
level of
level.
clients. When I started, there are some level of clients that I was targeting.
Yeah.
As I move on the ladder, I had to like increase my price, drop them. They are still in my package,
Yeah.
but not like I'm fully available for you. So I drop them and then move to the next
Next
level,
level.
which is what every business person
Person
should
should do.
always think of.
Yeah.
You always think about the next set of people coming up
Exactly.
and not just focus on yourself alone. In the event industry, what are the challenges you've seen so far that you feel like, okay, we need to improve on, work on in terms of packaging, in terms of service delivery? What do you think the cinematographers need to do in improving on
God.
that?
On when it comes to event videography, I always say that when you see a good wedding video, for instance, it's sad but it's true. And the decor person gets their job right, the light person gets their job right, and whosoever gets their job right. The stress will be taken off the videographer a little bit. Say you're scrolling Instagram. It's funny, but it's sad, like at the same time. And you see a good video. You know what makes that a good video is not just the angles. If you have a very good location, say for instance, a wedding that is shot in like a very good, aesthetically pleasing church in London, you would give the credit of that architecture, the credit of the weather, the credit of how beautiful the place is looking to the videographer unknowingly, forgetting that the videographer did not build that church, forgetting that the videographer did not put the sun where it's supposed to be, forgetting that the videographer did not make the weather that good. Sadly, you score the videographer and say, this is a 10 over 10, the video is better, and like these London guys are killing it better than our Nigerian
Exactly.
videographers.
Yeah.
Then you come to Nigeria, the shot is good, everything is perfect, but you have bad weather, you have bad structures, and you blame the videographer. And no, his video is not all that there. So you see why our decor guys need to step up their game. Our event center guys need to step up their game. Our lights guys, they need to
Very well.
they need to charge.
Even the planners.
They need to break. Do you understand?
Even the
They
planners need to step up.
Because what we see, videography is not cinematography, sadly. You can't stage everything.
Yes.
You can. If it was a commercial, you'll be blamed as a director for letting anything, like you had the budget in your hands, you had the time to put everything in place. But for event videography, you cannot be blamed for decor. However, when they see your video, is you they'll blame.
Yes.
The audience will
Exactly.
blame you. They'll be like,
Exactly.
well, this video just did.
Does it?
Forget it. But imagine the decor was like a 40
Man,
million naira decor.
yes.
50 million naira
In fact,
decor.
the fact, the idea, the inspiration, as a videographer would be so unique.
It will just be flowing. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I feel like it starts from there. For speaking from the videography aspect, it starts from our decor guys, our planners, how easy they make it go for us. Because why am I shooting and I'm seeing somebody with plate of food passing center of the stage behind
That
the
is
MC?
the issue. That's the issue.
Like, is it because why is that supposed to
And
happen?
then you have photographers on the stage
On the
with their
stage.
umbrellas.
Like, I think the last time I shot an event, I had this challenge, but it used to be a challenge for me. When the client books me, I tell you, please, those people picking spray, tell them that they should come and pick the spray after people are done dancing.
Yeah.
Why will somebody be shooting, filming something, and see somebody picking one,
and then they'll be standing into your shot, into your shot,
blocking your shot. So I'm like, people should try to talk to these guys. Like, they should stop doing this thing.
I think that's actually the part of the planner. The planner
yeah.
should always discuss with the people packing money to wait in case the MC forgets to do that. Don't go to all the bouncers, the security, to ensure that those people packing the spray money do not come into the center stage while the thing is going on. I think basically for you to have a very good production, you need a teamwork.
Yeah.
It's a combination of teamwork
for events,
including the couples too. Yeah. They need to like think of how best. If you have a story to tell and they're not giving you the enabling environment to create that story, it's going to affect you. What will you talk about packaging as a videographer? What is packaging to you as a videographer?
Packaging to me is how you put yourself out there. What's the first thought people have about you when they see you? What have you made them believe about you? Are you the guy that just holds a camera? Are you that guy that because you are there, things will definitely go right? You get? Packaging to me doesn't just it's not just about wearing shirts that have your name branded on it. Using
are you able to compose yourself?
You understand? Using 6 boys. To me, packaging is of more importance. Like, if I tell you things I perceive to be packaging from my own opinion, it's going to shock you. Packaging is punctuality.
Yes.
Packaging is when they hear, I'm not trying to blow your trumpet, but we all know that when you hear Galleria, you hear punctuality. Like, you just know it's going to come on time. It starts from there. Do you get?
Exactly. Not
Africans don't care about time.
Time, yes.
But like, packaging starts from there. It shows that you know what you are doing. Do you understand? Packaging is excellence.
Is packaging part of you eating at the event center while the event is going on?
Why would you be eating at event center like like that? Why?
I have seen a scenario where event is going on and you see the photographer and videographer take one table and will start eating. Bro. And then the couple will be asking, where are the videographer? Come and snap.
They shouldn't look for you. Why
should be like close by. You know, I think part of packaging is discipline.
Yeah, discipline. That's what I'm talking about. Punctuality
and that discipline. When you are in the field, it's time to work. Okay, I have 2 faces. The face you know me with before the event starts. The face you see during the event. And immediately after the event. Yeah. Before the event starts, I'm so happy. During the event, I don't know you. What I see is my movement, my client doing my job. I can fight with you during that period, especially if you are trying to spoil my production. Yeah. Immediately after the production, my boys will tell you, I will start smiling. So they know that, okay, when this one is working, this is the kind of person he is. When he's done, so some of them understand that, okay, this is what he's doing, and they will not even take it personal. Yeah. But some people don't know that this. So for me, I feel that's part of packaging. Yeah. And then there's no way you can come for a meeting or come for an event. Dressing is part of it for me.
Yeah, dressing too.
Looking so dirty, and then you'll be charging them some amount of money, and they'll be looking at you. Why will you be charging this amount of money? Like I've seen a comedian that will tell you that one of these kit makers, they will tell you that they spend more money on cars and they don't have good house. People ask them why, and they will tell you that the first thing people see, maybe when you go for meeting, is the car. What you came with. They're not going to your house. They're not going to go and see your house.
Yes.
It's how you package yourself. The car, okay, no wonder, wow, this guy is driving this kind of
Okay.
Benz. No wonder he's charging this amount of money.
Exactly.
They're not following into your house.
Yeah.
And then you come out smelling nice, dressing good.
Yeah.
You understand? It presents you in the best way.
At this point of how far we've gone in the event industry, I feel like that should be basic knowledge to anybody.
I've
Nobody should
seen
remind you about
some people see they dress
dressing
anyhow
well,
and they tell you.
smelling nice. Like one thing MCJ will always tell me when I was starting, MCJ will tell me, don't forget to dress well and smell nice.
No, that man dress well. Just leave him.
MCJ will always say, get a good perfume and
Yes.
dress well. As much as I'm not really big on swag, I try to look my best.
For now, you are looking J Billion. No. You're looking J Billion. Seriously, you're looking so sweet. I'm proud of you. Perfecto. Lastly, before we go, what do you think we can do better in the event industry? You are already moving into TVC and you are excellently good in it. I saw the work you did for Sunflower, and now of recent again you did one for Viva.
Yeah.
So I'm sure these are two different words.
Yeah.
Event world is quite different from shooting commercials, film, and all that.
Yeah.
What do you think we need to do differently in the event industry to meet up with our counterparts outside the north, like Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Abuja?
If we are being sincere, I'll be very sincere, not trying to hype the north. I feel like videographers outside the north are not really doing well. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you.
They're
Very
not
well.
really doing well. They're just basic. I can literally tell the next shot for a videographer in, I don't want to call names of states, but one of our big so-called big states. I know your next shot. I know that you go to the window, you hold the staff, you get, and
Yeah.
I'll hear one voiceover.
The
of
Yoruba,
prayers.
hey, I understand that.
That's so. Let me say something real quick. Sometime last year, this to tell you about ideas and execution. But sadly, I really don't want to. I love to shoot weddings, but I don't want to be. I don't want to stay here for long. Right?
Okay.
I'll shoot weddings, but like just
Once in a while, when you're
stuff
bored.
like that.
Let me just do this.
No,
Let me
not when I'm
just
bored.
hear that noise
I-
from event center. Right on.
So what it is sometime last year, I'll give credit about this thing, and it's sad that no one thought of it. Sometime last year or last 2 years, I had a very sharp idea to do something, and I called on an event planner. Guess what? That idea was a mind-blowing one. However, it wasn't that mind-blowing to me. But I said, like, it's something cool that I should do. I didn't get the opportunity to do it because I wasn't doing much weddings. But guess what? That's what I want to do it. And that tells you that ideas fly on the air. Whoever catches it and executes it is the person that is called the author.
Nugget. I
You
feel
get?
this.
And that idea
Yeah.
was the one you pulled off, showing a wedding movie in a cinema.
Okay.
The moment I got that idea, I called an event planner in Kano here. I told him, can we do this? Let's get this. And funny enough, the owner of the cinema, I know the person.
Yeah.
The biggest influencer in the cinema, I know the person, like personally. Do you get?
Yeah.
I can quickly talk to them, but I did just 3 weddings.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
know
get?
this.
So it wasn't, when I saw
Yeah,
that,
the idea
I was like, no, you can't be kidding. Why with this same idea, like,
Oh, wow.
do you get? So doing that, sorry to say, but I feel like this time they should try to catch up. Other parts of Nigeria should try to catch up with the northern event industry. If they keep letting it go like this, it's just 2 years. I just give them 2 years. They will start bringing us to their state. I don't know if it's because their good videographers are going into other industries. I don't know if that's the challenge. But the ones presently on the job, aside Abuja guys are doing perfectly well. I like their jobs. Aside the Abuja, bro, like, I'm yet to see any wedding videographer outside Abuja that would make me feel.
Yeah. You know, I keep saying it. If you are to have the same environment, culture, the freedom, like those people outside the north, I think we'll be doing bad. We are restricted in some ways.
People don't
Creating a lot of
understand
story.
that
They don't know.
in shooting northern events, like the groom cannot touch the bride.
Yes.
In some scenarios, like
it's actually not possible till maybe after the wedding
so
party.
after the wedding fatia, the auntie is standing and looking at you with bad eyes.
Yes.
Don't
You can't
talk
do a lot of
to-
things.
you
Okay,
can't do a lot of
why we not
things.
do much of pre-wedding? We are doing instead of pre-wedding,
We are doing
post-wedding.
post-wedding.
Because we don't have the freedom. So you
Freedom.
can imagine us having that enabling environment.
Yeah.
The kind of location they have over there.
Yeah.
Those water, those sea.
See, like the
and
beach.
The beach. You get what I'm trying to say?
In Kano, by 9 o'clock, the sun is already out.
You
How
can't
can you
shoot.
get like a good? You have to double diffuse. You have to use an 8x8 diffusion frame to get a good shot outdoor
Okay,
for
it's going
wedding.
technical now. It's going technical now. You need to come to his class.
Like,
Okay, I get.
like for a wedding, how will I be bringing an 8x8 diffusion frame for a wedding that was paid that much? Like, bro, then bring somebody to set it up. There's no time. We are not even looking at the time factor. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you literally do not have enough time to shoot,
create stuff.
to create stuff. So with what we have and what we are doing, not everybody, I like to differ. Not everybody is doing what I'm saying. No. I'm just looking at people that I follow their content.
I keep looking forward to something, and I'm going to wrap up with this note where the traditional ceremony in the north will not be done in the city. We'll take it to the village. We have the real traditional setup with cows, animal playing around.
Yeah.
We have all those children. Let's have that real traditional setup. I can just imagine. I love culture very well. I can just imagine not using this modern walls for the traditional ceremony, where we have us going down to the rural areas where they came from, maybe where the couple are coming from, and then just create something really traditional.
Sure.
Taking us back to when it started, how it started, how it was being done in those years. Perfecto. Aside this podcast, I think we have our normal discussion, not this kind of official, but we'll have the mic on and we'll discuss further.
Yeah.
So, sincerely, I wish I could continue with Perfecto, but at this point, we need to round up the show. And thank you for joining us. You can be part of this podcast by commenting on the next guest you want on the show. And we'll try as much as possible to bring the person on board. Thank you for watching, and thanks to one of our major sponsors, ARN Furniture, for giving us the opportunity to work with them. See you all next time. Thank you.